Hi, welcome to the latest video from the Newbie Trader. Today I'm talking about XG. It's starting to make a bit of a splash in the footballing world, and I want to just do a brief description about what is XG, how does it work, and go into how we can use it for our trading. So first of all, what is XG? Well, XG is the chance of a shot compared to a goal. And what do I mean by that? So whenever someone takes a shot on the football pitch, there's people behind that will look at the shot, and then looking at historical data, we'll see from where that shot was taken, how the shot was taken. Was it header? Was it on the foot? Was it left foot? Was it right foot? Etc. And what are the chances of a goal? So the two main sites I know are Smart Odds and Opta. Smart Odds don't really release their data to everybody; they only release it to a certain clientele. Opta release it to like Sky, some betting sites, some newspaper outputs, as many people as they can really. Obviously they charge a fee for that, which is quite expensive, but people will start to pay for it. So that is what XG is. So there's millions of people behind the scenes. They'll watch the football match, they'll look at where the shot got taken from, and then they'll rate that shot on the chance of it becoming a goal, backing out with years and years of data. So what do I mean by the rating the shot? Okay, so if I take this game tonight between Chelsea and Fulham, which ended 0-0, if I look at this one, all I want you to do is look at this screen here, this bit here, as I'm clicking on each one of these dots. So each one of these dots on the map represents a shot being taken tonight by Chelsea. And then what it'll tell you on the side is where the shot was, what time the shot happened, and what was the XG, what was the chance of a goal. Okay, let's look at this one first. This was taken by Mason Mount in the 18th minute. What they're saying here is it was a blocked shot, it was taken with the right foot, and what they're saying, that had a 4% chance of going in the goal from where it was. Okay, take this one, Kai Havertz in the 33rd minute. That again was a left-footed shot, come from a fast break. It missed, but they said there was a 10% chance of that becoming a goal. The Fofana, the centre back, left-footed shot. It was blocked, but it had a 53% chance of from where the shot was taken. There's a 53% chance of that going into the back of the net. Kai Havertz in the 32nd minute, that was a 34% chance, that was quite high. And then you had Badiashile, I can't pronounce him, that was an injury time, right in front of the goal. That was a header from a corner, that had a 10% chance of going in. And then this one, another header from Thiago Silva, and that had a 7% chance of scoring. So you can see, looking at where they are on the pitch, was it a header, was it a shot, left foot, right foot, etc. The stats guys behind the scenes, whether it was from Opta, whether it was from another company who now started to do it, there's now become quite a few, they'll rate that chance from historical data and they'll give it an XG. What happens then is all this XG gets added up and then it goes into a total at the end. So Chelsea had 1.54, so you can expect them to score one, maybe two goals in the game for the chances that they had. And Fulham had a 0.67. Let's have a look at Fulham's. You can see not a lot of their shots ended up in the penalty area. There was this one at 0.12 from Brian Reed, a 12% chance. This one again from Brian Reed, a 10% chance. Palhinha with a 5% chance, and this one from Pereira, 8% chance. So you can see they had played many shots. How they shot from the halfway line. Mitrovic in the 3rd minute had a 3% chance. So Chelsea had a lot of shots, but none of them were really dangerous, and that's quite important to look at as well. What was the XG on the shot, etc. So you can see Chelsea had the better chances, but they couldn't make them pay despite all the money they've just spent on the transfer market. However, that's here, there, and everywhere these days. So that's, again, looking at the XG, 1.54 and 0.67. So we know what XG is now, and we know how it works. So how can we use it? Well, if you look at Chelsea, first of all, I'm going to go off what I used to do in the past, and I used to look at in-play stats. So let's look at Chelsea's in-play stats. For Chelsea, the home team, they're the ones in green, and Fulham are the team that's in blue. And as you expect, Chelsea being at home, being the better team, just spent fortune in the transfer market, in the January transfer market. You would expect them to have the lion's share of possession, and you would expect them to dominate the game. And I would have expected them to dominate the game better than what they did. But I know it was a derby, but they had their moments, they had their pressure. But if you're looking at that attacking momentum, you can see there was a lot of these lines represent shots, represent attacks on the Fulham goal. Okay. So if you looked at that alone, and then you're looking at the statistics, you come down here and you see that they had 67% possession, they had 12 shots on goal, from 12 shots only 3 on target, they had 7 off target, they had 2 blocked, 6 corner kicks, 3 offside, 16 fouls, etc. 2 big chances, 1 at the woodwork, and they had 8 shots from inside the box, 4 shots outside the box. You would have said that Chelsea would have scored, looking at just the statistics alone. When you look at the XG, you're looking really as close to 1 as you can get. 0.8, 0.85, 0.91, around that area. If you get that, then there's a high chance of a goal being scored within that game. So for the first half, Chelsea came away with 0.66. So I looked at that and I decided I wasn't going to go in. There wasn't enough chances for me to go in. If you look at Chelsea's shots on target, they had nothing in the first half, and Fulham only got 1. So you can see that for chances created, it was pretty poor. Looking at the second half again, they finished off with 0.87, but they didn't get that until the end. I'd already decided by this point I wasn't going into the game. I decided at half time, give myself 45 minutes for a goal. The biggest chance I can. Then Chelsea come alive in the second half. They did have 3 shots on target. They had 3 shots off. They had a blocked shot. They did manage to get into the Fulham penalty box on more occasions and start to cause them a few issues. But when you're looking at 0.87 and how many shots they had, you could see from the XG most of them from outside the area or from angles that was quite impossible to score from. So when you build it all together, you can see why in-play stats have issues on their own, because they don't give you a full picture. If you were to not have the XG here, and you were to look at Chelsea and you were to say, okay, oh man, they're all over Fulham. They've had loads of shots on target, they've had a few shots off target. They're getting into the penalty box, having a few shots from inside the area. You think, yeah, I'll either lay the draw or I'll back Chelsea, whatever it is you decide, over 1.5 goals, whatever you decide to do. At that point, you probably would have done it. But when you get the whole picture and you start to see, okay, they've had lots of possession, they've had lots of shots, but where are the shots from? Where are they coming from? What are they doing? Where are they shooting from? What's the chance, the quality? What is the chance of one of those shots going to a goal? So when you look at the whole picture, and like I did tonight, I decided that it wasn't worth me going in on the game, and I'm glad I didn't, because it ended 0-0. I would have lost money. So that is XG in a nutshell, and how you can use it to aid your trades on the betting market. I hope this has helped you, and please feel free to comment if you've got any more information regarding XG, or if there's anything you need to know. I'll try and help you. Again, I'm quite new at this. It's only recently come out. I started dabbling with XG last year, but it wasn't live XG. It was basically it was just a league with how much XG they get per game and etc. But it wasn't live. This one I get is live. It's on SofaScore. If you're interested, go and have a look at the site. And there's only so many leagues that do have XG. So if you're one of these people that like to trade every league, then you're going to be disappointed, as there's only the main leagues. I think it's England, Italy, Spain, Germany and France that currently have XG. So just take a look at it, see what you think, and hopefully it helps with your trading. Bye for now.